Welcome back to my channel. It's Nakaya, and it is currently really late at night. But I'm coming to you today with another video. And today's video is going to be my first actual makeup video on this channel, and I know a lot of my family and a lot of my friends have been asking, so you ask and you shall receive. So this video is going to be like a no makeup kind of look for those days where you want to wear makeup but you don't want to look like you have too much on. Kind of a natural glow from within type of beat. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, y'all, so I've done my brows off camera. If you want to know what I used the Frame Your Face brow pencil for my brows, and I also used the e.l.f. brow lift. I do this before I do my pencil, and then I just conceal with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. Now for my face, I like to do the e.l.f. excuse me, the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So I just take a couple pumps on my hand. Okay, Miss Girl. I just take a couple on my hand and go into this. I go all over my face. But if you have like really oily skin, I would go with the matte putty primer all on your nose. My skin is pretty dry because it's still kind of cold here in Virginia. So, well, still very cold here in Virginia, not kind of. Yeah, so that's step number one. Okay, so we've done our primer. Step number two is the foundation. I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade 5 medium / tan. So I just put a little bit of this all over my face. It's a really good foundation for when you're trying to like have that glow from within kind of look. I highly recommend Target, Walmart. It's everywhere now. So, and I start blending it all out. And when you're blending, make sure you're getting everywhere, like everywhere. Okay, down the neck, right down the neck. Make sure you get all in the crevices of your nose. Down your jawline, which I typically miss the most, so make sure you really get in there. My friend Kelsey, every time we go out, she's usually the one to help me finish blending it out. So I'm gonna finish blending. Okay, I am back. So the next step after you have your foundation on, what I like to do, people like to go in different orders, so it doesn't really matter. What I like to do is my contour next. So that's what I'm gonna do. I like to do my concealer after I do my blush. So that line is a little, just like on your jawline. And for contour, I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Medium Tan as well. So, if you are in the summertime, I will probably go back and get a darker shade just because I typically am darker in the summertime. Actually, I do contour on my nose. It doesn't have to be perfect. Everybody says it has to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect because you're going to put concealer directly over it. Okay? So now we're just going to blend that out. Do not go down because you will look like a pale ghost. Okay? You will look dead. And we don't want to look dead. Okay? So blend up. And that was a lot of contour, and I'm gonna have to save my face. So I'm just gonna keep blending that out, which my blush and everything will literally fix whatever's going on. But and I'll just take like the other side of my beauty blender and just like fix it. It's a very much trust the process kind of thing. Do not rush your makeup or you will look like one of them ladies that do their eyebrows and they're shaped like sperm cells. Okay? We're not one of them. Okay? You will look dead and gross, and that's not what I want for y'all. We're gonna be baddies all 2024, so y'all need to keep up. Okay? So I'm gonna finish blending this out and I'll be back. I'm back. Had a little malfunction, but it's okay, because you know every beauty malfunction can be fixed. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush, my liquid blushes, and I mixed two. They're the exact same color. They're near the same price. This one may be a little bit more expensive than this one. This is by Makeup Revolution, and this is the Finding Nemo. This is their Finding Nemo collection in the shade Dory's Blush. And then this is the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in the shade Pink Flirt. And I just mix these together on the back of literally anything I can find. Definitely a blush girly. So yeah, I need to find nail glue for my nail. I might go buy some more or get mama to give me some money for wine. Okay, so we're gonna stir this up, and they're two different consistencies, which mixed together literally make the perfect one for me. And I love blush. It's like my happy place. I love to be like blushing. My nail is going off and I'm kind of sad. But I'm definitely a blush girly. So this is just like this is like basically like under all of your powder products, I apply my creams. So, and then after we do that, actually make sure we use, I make sure I use all of my blush, because blush is like one of them makeup products that are not cheap nowadays, because everybody loves blush. So yeah, we're going to conceal, but before we do that, sorry, we're gonna use the Benefit Go-Go tint in the shade it don't say the shade. So we're gonna use this. It's kind of like a brush. You can use it on your cheeks, on your lips. You can use it for anything. So I really like it. I'm a fan, and I also apply it on top of my blush just to make my blush just a little bit brighter before I put my powder on. It's a trust the process. You gotta trust the process. like a clown right now, but just trust me. So now we're gonna conceal, okay? And this is like the best part because everything gets fixed. So first we're gonna start with our nose. Okay, just start with the nose. Then we're gonna do our forehead, our chin, and we're really gonna like focus it on those parts of my eye. Okay, here's the thing about when people conceal. Number one, I like to let my products sit just a little bit on my face, especially my concealer, just to make sure that it really packs a punch and it really like looks how you want it to look. So the first spot I always do is typically my chin and my forehead. Just because those places I don't need the concealer to be as prominent, and I don't need to push the pigment to get the pigment that I want for my forehead. Exhibit A. Okay, like my forehead looks pretty blended out already, but you just want to make sure that you're really like pushing that pigment into the skin. Make sure everywhere you're putting your product is getting blended out evenly. Because a lot of times people's product, you can see the line from where they like cut their makeup off, or like it's not fully blended and you can tell they put little to no effort into the look that they were going for. So now I'm gonna take my beauty blender, I'm gonna squeeze, and I'm gonna make sure I'm really packing that concealer under my eye so I get the best coverage. And always when you're using a beauty blender, make sure you're tapping, do not wipe, because it'll wipe all of your makeup off. And also, we aren't using dry sponges. Whoever told y'all we was using dry sponges when we do our makeup, we don't. This is wet. And I'll show you actually as a comparison. This is a wet beauty sponge, okay? This is a wet Real Techniques sponge. This is a dry one. The size difference, crazy, okay? Because this one's wet. This is hard as a rock compared to this. That's all I'm saying. And people who do their makeup can tell who uses a dry sponge and who uses a wet one. There's no tea, no shade. We can tell. We can tell, okay? Okay. And now we're just gonna work on blending out our nose. And if you have to go back in with more just a little bit more of contour, then that is okay. Typically I'm the type of person to make sure everything looks right on my face before I go out and do, quite frankly, anything, okay? If I do my makeup, it's gonna take 5 hours, but guess what? I'm gonna look like that girl at the end of the day, okay? I'm not gonna look crazy. I won't look like a hooligan. But just make sure you're focusing your beauty blender right where you want your product to be, or wherever you want to keep your product. So I want to focus the product on the inner corner. So I just make sure I'm tapping it into my inner corner, and also take your blush up and don't sweep it down, okay? We're going up to the angels, not down below, okay? This is currently what everything is looking like. Everything looks great. Concealer in my eyelashes. Our next step, powder. This is where a lot of people go wrong, okay? A lot. I have 2 powders, okay? I use 2, because my face is 2 different colors, okay? All right, are we understanding? And I also take just a little bit of pinky. Okay, now we're gonna take a powder puff, okay, and we're just gonna tap it, okay, and you're gonna press it You're gonna press the powder and you're also gonna shape your nose. Powder puffs, you can literally get them by literally anywhere now. I got mine from Marshall's. And you're just gonna like make your nose like not ugly. Okay? And you're also gonna go right smack dab in the middle. And we're also going to do this for our forehead. Any spots you are gonna get oily, put powder, okay? It's gonna save your makeup from creases. Save your makeup for if you're sweaty, okay? This is how you basically set your makeup before you even use a setting spray. So, okay. I'm back. The powder that I use, by the way, is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, Translucent Extra Coverage 070-41. That's the one I use. It's from Walmart. I've had it for literally years and I love it. But to set the rest of my face, I use the Beauty Bakery Pinch of Flour in the shade Plantain, aka Caramel. So we're gonna take that, and what I really like about this is there's a I don't know if you can see it. You see where the holes are? This right here actually turns, so you won't use any more product. And this is really all the product that I need actually already out. So I just dump that into the lid. And this is one of my ghetto brushes that I really like to use. If any makeup brush companies want to sponsor me, please do. And I just set the bottom half of my face and also sweep the translucent off with this powder still like on the brush. And also I'm making this video because I made this video yesterday and I just was not a fan of it, and I knew it was gonna be kind of difficult for me to edit, so I was like, let me just redo the video. So, this is the one that y'all are getting. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully I'm doing okay. Because to be fair, I have no clue. And you want to take that powder all down your neck because that's where you put all of that product. Okay. Yes. I'm not sure what's going on with my nose right now, but hopefully I can fix it later because I'm really not worried about it. I've made this video too many times, and well, one too many times, and I'm not making it again. So that's that. Okay. So now we're gonna go with bronzer. I actually found it. Okay, y'all. So the next step we're gonna do is contour / bronzing. Okay, and so I take a brush like this, and I typically go for like this bottom shade and kind of mix it with toffee, just because toffee's a little bit darker, or cinnamon, and just mix those together. Get some of that pigment off, because holy cow. We'll fix it, it'll be okay. And now we're just blending all of this out. Mind you, I am about to be 20 and I am not a makeup artist, okay? Keep that in mind. But typically if I mess up, I'll literally take powder and cover up when I'm messed up. That's just me. That's just how I am. Or that brush I just used for all that powder. And I'll just blend it out. It goes a long way if you just put in the time to actually blend stuff out. Your makeup could come out amazing. Okay, so I'm back. I fixed it, and now we're gonna go in with bronzer. Okay, and just like make that face deeper. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back in, and when I do stuff like this, I make sure I go in kind of circular motions. Okay. And now I'll do our next step, which is just a little bit more blush, like literally just a little bit. I'm gonna use this brush. It doesn't say the brand, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I got it as a gift from Marshall's. So you just want to accentuate what you already have going on. Okay, just accentuate your happiness. Okay, that's all we're doing. That's all blush is. And also, don't be scared of blush, because blush is literally one of the best products if you take the time to find the blush for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go set my face. And to set my face, I used the Milani setting spray. And I'll be back just to show you what little extra things I do, because I have lashes on right now, so I don't really do anything with my eyes. But I'll show you just the little extra things that I do to make my makeup pop. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, I've set my face, and let me get rid of my towel. Bring back my extra lip color. Okay, so that's number one. Your makeup always looks better when you can actually see your lips. And then next we're going to go in with highlight, which is always my favorite part. And we're mixing two. I'm going in with the Makeup Addiction Cosmetics in the shade Snow Gold. Sorry. And are you joking? Like, are you kidding? So pretty. And now you go in on your nose, and this probably is going to be what fixes my awful contouring job today, apparently. And we're also gonna do the other side. And when you do highlight, you want to do the high points of your face. It'll give your face the most glow. And then after that, I like to go in with a little brush and go in with a highlight. Mix them together and put that under my brows. And also on the inner corners of my eye. We're going with a little mascara. And my nose always drips. And that's really all that I do. For like just like no makeup kind of days. That's kind of really it. I didn't leave anything out. This is really just all that I do for a no makeup kind of day. I'll actually see if I'm gonna get myself together and I'll be back for the final product, because whatever. Okay, y'all, this is what I normally would go out looking like. This is it, the final result. Thank you if you stayed to watch this whole tutorial, this whole mess of a first makeup video. I tried. Be sure to give it a like. It'll help me out. And be sure to subscribe, because a lot of y'all ain't even subscribed. I'll just be watching. Probably tweeting and hashtagging. So, go subscribe. And support my little channel. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And be sure to stay tuned for next week's video. Well, maybe I probably will film tomorrow, which will be today for y'all when this comes out. The Super Bowl. I'll film me and my friends And I'm not naked, okay? I have a shirt on. But, yeah. So, this is all. Love y'all.